What is good, Gray Gang? In today's video, we're going to be unboxing a super cheap mini crossbow I found on Amazon. Then we're going to be seeing just how deadly it is, taking it down to a pond, and then hopefully killing some frogs with it. And then, of course, after that, we're going to show you guys an amazing recipe to where you guys can cook frogs on your own if you want to. So I know what you're thinking.
KG, show us the crossbow already.
Well, here it is, guys. It doesn't have a box because I've kind of already opened it, but here it is. Anyways, here's the crossbow. Believe it or not, guys, Ethan, make a guess. How many pounds of bow do you think this is?
60.
80. This is an 80-pound bow. My actual compound bow is a 70-pound bow, and this thing's way smaller. But I can tell you, it's pretty stiff. In the box, it came with these. These are the bolts it's actually going to shoot. I was thinking, you know what? Probably going to be frog gigging. Probably going to be missing a lot. I bought a few more. By a few, I mean about 60. If we run out of arrows, there's something wrong. Here it is, though. Let me actually show you what it is. It's a snake eye made in Taiwan, if you're interested in that. It has these really kind of precise iron sights, but I think we may actually take those off, put a red dot on it. That way I can seriously do some damage and, well, hopefully be really accurate with this thing. You can see I got a little target right out there. I'm going to do that first before we even do anything and see what we can do. Here's how you cock it. You just do that, pulls those levers back. It's definitely a little sketchy, but we'll make it work, okay?
That was sketchy.
What are we, like 5 yards, I'd say? 7? I'd say about 7.5, 6 yards. Put a bolt in there. Fire it like a pistol or whatever you want to. That's not awful for not having it sighted in. I'll put my best 3-shot group and see if we can actually get a group. Honestly, I think this thing can be pretty accurate if it's in the hands of the right person, which may or may not be me. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Before I fire this next shot, let me show you this. That way, I kind of just figured out. So it's a pretty basic bolt and everything, nothing too special about it. But what I just actually figured out is that these unscrew, and I'm about positive they take the same things that normal bows do. I actually have one right over here, so let's check it out. Just so that we're clear, if this fits in here, I could literally put a broadhead on there. Okay, it doesn't fit. We're fine. Anyways, this one right here is the moment of truth. No doubt in my mind this thing can kill a frog. But here in a second, we're going to plot the ballistics gel and see maybe what else it could kill. I don't know. Honestly, that's not very bad. I was aiming for the center, as you guys could imagine. The first shot went way over here. Don't know what it was. Maybe it was the arrow or something itself. But then these two actually got pretty close. And they have that much of penetration in this block. But we're actually going to go to ballistics block here in a second. But before we do that, let's actually put on the red dot, because I think the red dot's going to be really important. It'll help us a lot. It better. So to put the red dot on it, I'm pretty sure you just take this off and it has a rail mount right on it. There we go. Got some big KG pocket knife coming in clutch as a screwdriver today. Oh yeah, this is going to be really good. That's on there tight. Now we just got to sight it in. And honestly, I feel like that kind of helps the balance too.
It looks cool like that.
Let's hit them with a 5-second Mexican music montage. Anyways, I guess the next step is to just shoot it and see what happens. By the way, this is the KG red dot in case you're wondering. I'm excited to show them my world famous bullfrog recipe. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. Since we do need to sight this in, I'm going to put some really good shots on it. Or at least try to. I'm going to take a rest. Okay. Let's see how consistent we can get. Okay, dude, that's all I'm shooting, but that is very consistent. All I'm saying is that's definitely consistent enough to kill a squirrel. Now, the only thing is we gotta actually get it close enough and sight it in to where we're actually gonna be shooting frogs, which is less than a yard away. If you don't know much about frogs, don't worry, we'll definitely tell you about them tonight, but we're not actually gonna be very far from them at all. Frogs are very awesome because they got a lot of meat on them, easy to skin, and they're not really scared of us, which doesn't really make sense, but they're just not scared. I mean, yeah, this is that's a pretty realistic distance. But the thing is, even though we can get them this close, you still got to hit them in the head. If you don't hit them in the head, you ain't gonna be doing much good, old son. If you just nick their leg or something, not gonna do any good. We're gonna have to hit them in the head and pin them to the ground. All right, that's just low. All right, so I just need to move it up like an inch, but an inch at a yard, that's actually quite a bit. Perfect. All right, guys, for our next test, we're gonna be shooting the mini crossbow into this right here. This is Ballistic's gel. If you don't know what Ballistic's gel is, check it out. It's like a rubbery, yeah, it's pretty much a rubbery thing, but it simulates the consistency of flesh. Now, whether that be a human or a deer or a frog or a squirrel, doesn't really matter, but this does simulate flesh. So, for example, as you can see here, we've actually used this block before. If a bullet penetrates 12 inches in this block, we can safely assume that's going to penetrate 12 inches with a deer. So, we're going to try out this thing. We've shot a pellet gun into it, which is like an actual BB gun thing. It only went in that big. If this thing can go the same distance, I don't know, it's just...
The pellet gun wasn't that impressive.
No. See, here's the thing with a pellet gun. A pellet gun is that big. This thing is an actual pretty much a pencil. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Oh my goodness! Are you seeing that? Dude, look how deep that went. And that's seriously how deep it is. Let me pull it out so you guys can tell. If this can't kill a squirrel, ain't nothing gonna kill a squirrel if you get that much penetration with a thing that big. That's the same thing as a bullet at that point, except a lot more weight behind it and momentum. That's not even that sharp. I can promise we can get them sharper if we wanted to.
I think they'd go clean through a squirrel.
That's a question for another day though. Today, we're just going for frogs. And can it kill a frog? I think so, but we're about to find out for sure. Let's go. Alright guys, we are at the pond. As you can see, we got the boat ready. I got plenty of ammo, so I'll be honest guys, I do not know how much we're going to be slinging today, but I will not be surprised if we run out of arrows. I'm just saying guys, my shot selection is wide open today. Anyways, you can't see it too good back here, but we have a pond. You'll definitely see that here later. But the key to frog gigging is to have good lights. Now we got good lights here because we have two different kinds of lights, plus the big one on top of camera. The first one we have is the KG headlamp. It's just, I mean, I don't know, it's a headlamp. You got standard bright mode. Also, another really cool thing about these lights that I designed is that I wanted an adjustable beam headlamp. So check it. You got wide beam, then you can stretch it out so you can really focus on it. Then after that, you got dim in case it's not really that dark, and then strobe light just in case there's some dude staring at you and you want to blind him for a minute. And then we got the KG standard lights. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but they're pretty much the same thing except they have a gigantic, and I mean gigantic circle, and it does the same thing. It tightens up pretty good. Anyways, I don't want to bore you guys to death, but if you want to buy those, KendallGray1.com/shop, first link in the description. That is also where you can buy this pocket knife if you want to buy it, but just for you guys, I'm going to give you guys a 15% off discount on both the flashlight and the headlamp today. For the next 3 days, use promo code FROG. All caps. It's a pretty good code.
That's good code.
Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting. Anyways, let's not waste any more time. I can hear a big chungus out there. He's about 30 yards that way.
He's gonna get got.
He's about to get got. Oh, here's something really important. If you guys saw the last time we went frog gigging, it was in this video right here. Eating only what I catch for 24 hours. Let me tell you, that was a rough video. We had a big chungus, and Ethan let him go because he jumped out of her bucket. So we've made improvements. Now we got this thing. Once we put the frogs in there, it's spring loaded. It shuts back. You think you can do better with this one?
Maybe.
You better. I ain't losing him today.
We gotta get him first, man.
Alright, let's get going. We'll catch you guys when we get in the water, and we'll actually, pull out the gun and we'll bow. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Let's get to it then.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, boys, long story short, there's a stinking pool float over there. Either someone's went missing or someone's been going for a little swim. But what I just saw was a big chungus right over here, and I ain't even kidding. Where's my crossbow?
Right here beside of you.
Oh, okay.
Was he a big one?
Dude, he was big. Chungus, Lord have mercy, dude. This is gonna be wicked. I'll go ahead and get it cocked. Cocked, rocked, and loaded, boys. What I was telling Ethan earlier is that this could be possibly the best thing to ever gig with in the world, because not only is it a ranged attack, but it's also a silent range attack. Okay? Big difference. Compare this to a frog gig, you got 3 times as much reach. Compare this to a gun, it's quiet. Now there's a big chungus right there. We're gonna turn around and get him. You ready?
Where's he at?
Oh my goodness. Can you see that? Can you see that? Here, get the camera and zoom in on him.
Where's he at?
He's right there in the middle of my light. Zoom in on him. You can see that, right? Oh my gosh, just hang on.
Oh yeah.
Dang it, dude. That was right under him. He didn't go far though, did he?
No.
If we look,
he's like right over here.
Oh, there he is. Stinking cat.
A cat?
Stinking pretty much. Let's go get this guy over here. He's about just as big as he is.
Really?
Yeah, dude. This may be our hot spot. Oh, there he is. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh my goodness. Ready?
Yep.
Well, he didn't go far. He didn't go far. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there.
Did you miss again?
Huh?
Did you miss again?
Yeah.
Shoot over him or under him?
I can't tell. I ain't figured it out yet. But he hasn't moved much.
Right there he is. Right there he is.
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
This bush is in the way.
Stinking pinned him to the ground. Did you see that?
That was awesome.
I pinned him. That's the plan. Just I pinned him kind of at his. I pinned him at his pelvis, and we're trying to pin his head to the wall.
He ain't going nowhere.
No. What we're gonna do, since they are kind of hard to retrieve, we did bring the frog gig, so we can actually reach over there, poke him one good time, maybe even dispatch him this way. Not sure yet. I hate to keep plugging, but like this frog gig, it's also on that website, KendallCrave1.com/shop. It's called the KG frog gig. I'm just gonna try to rush in there, and these sycamores just going to have to get out of my way, okay? Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Alright, I got him, Nope, missed him. Dang it! No! No, there's no way. There's no way. He got away.
How did he get away from
I
him?
missed the jab. Oh my goodness. How?
He went this way though.
I killed him. He's gonna die now, and he got away. I don't like that. He went in the water. He got away.
He done exactly what the big other Carlito did.
Anyways, let's keep on maneuvering. I think there'll be another George Franklin over here somewhere. By golly, I've done spotted him.
Where at?
He's right over there, and he's big, and he is not happy. Oh my gosh, there's two. Where? There's three. There's four. Oh my gosh.
Oh, there he is, guys.
Check them out. You see him?
Yep.
Two big ones. You see them both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yeah, get him.
All right, that one I should be able to get if he don't jump off.
Pinned him.
All right, that's what we're looking for. All right, ready? There he is. He's pinned. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing that?
That's pretty epic.
That's insane. That's literally like a pencil just destroyed him, impaled him. Now, check this out. Boom, let go. Boom. Spring loaded makes up the difference. Oh my goodness.
I know you've seen him too. You got to turn around right now.
I am.
He was a monster, dude.
That's probably the biggest one we've seen all year. That's going to be a tough one, though.
You better not miss this one.
We're entering the tree, so just get ready. Real nice sycamore. All right, are you ready? I got a clean shot. You ready? Oh, no, dang it. Oh, give me frog. Dang it, he got away. Are you kidding me? I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to put this down. As much as I like using it, maybe it's just not, the best thing for frog gig. What I'm going to do, though, is get a couple more with the frog gig. That way we'll actually have enough to eat, because I don't want to go hungry tomorrow. I want to have enough frogs to show you my recipe. There's also a big, oh, he is pretty big, isn't he?
Yeah,
Dang it, why my prop coming out of the water?
Yeah, you need to get him. He's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. And I'm going to show you guys step by step how to gig a frog the actual way. You mean business? This is how you do it. Get your frog gig. Stinking move in and advance. Tell me when you're ready. You ready?
Yep.
Stab him. Grab him. Grab him right there. Well. Oh, son, you better not jump off there. He's peeing on me. It's a defense strategy, but it ain't working on me, son. I ain't scared you pee. And that there, pretty big bullfrog. He's not the biggest bullfrog in the world, but he's definitely the biggest bullfrog in my bucket. Oh, heck yeah. We got 3 big bullfrogs. If we can get 4, that should be enough for the meal I'm wanting to prep.
We're approaching one.
Oh, my goodness. Do you see that?
That big one's right there.
In the gray game, see that frog?
They can see his eyes. I know they can.
Alright, well.
You're right to get him. He's a monster.
I can get him. I can get him. Oh my goodness, there's another big one. Hey, we'll just go for this one. We don't want to be greedy. We do want to save some for... There's 2 big ones.
Where?
Over there, they're just standing off like 2 chads.
Oh.
Y'all see that, right? There's just 2... They're just standing off like chads.
They're just staring at each
Anyways,
other.
let's get this one before he gets away. Oh, I lost him. No, he's right there. Y'all ain't going to be able to see him, but just trust me. I'm about to get him, okay? Dang it, he left.
Did he?
He did something. Well, where'd he go? Now that's a smart frog. He heard us talking about him. He left.
Go after one of the chads.
Alright.
There's 2 chads.
3. There's 3. That one's a big one though. Be real still. You see him? I'm going after the one on the land. You ready? What do you think the chances are that he got away?
I don't know.
100%. I need to sharpen up on my frog gigging skills. Something ain't right here today. I ain't going home without.
Are they hard to gig?
No, they're not. I just don't have an explanation. I don't know what happened.
How could you let some chads show you up?
I don't know. If I don't get this sucker, then I don't know what I'm doing wrong. There he is, though. That's a really good... See, they use their legs. Check that out. They are very smart, though. You gig them, and then they use their feet to literally push off of you, which is really, really good defense tactic. But they're about smarter than we are, Ethan.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree.
There. We have 4 frogs. The crossbow killed 2 of them. It's also starting to rain, so I'm going inside. We will catch you guys in the morning. Okay guys, it is the next day and I'm Italian now. We're cooking an Italian cuisine. I don't know if I told you that. It's award-winning. It's a... What'd I call it last night? Oh, my specialty. There we go. But yeah, it's won Oscars in Greece, Sicily, and Rome. So, it's pretty good. Anyways, before we cook my cuisine, I want to show you how to cook a froggy. Step 1, grab the frog. Now there's a bunch of different ways to do this. First thing, get your frog dead. I found the best way to do it since they're kind of hard to die. Listen here, fun fact. They have 3 different ways they can breathe. So, if you literally rip their lungs out, they have 2 other ways to breathe. So they're pretty hardcore. But what I like to do is take a knife, stab them right there in the back of the head. Kind of separates pretty much everything from everything. So I believe that's a pretty safe bet.
What's the other 2 ways of them breathing?
I have no idea. I didn't get that far. But one thing you can do is you can cut the back if you want to make it easier. But what I do to save time, and it, you know, because I'm stinking jacked, I just stinking go in, grab the skin, and rip it off like that. I don't even cut it. I just go straight for ripping it with the pliers, and it's just a frog, so usually it works pretty good. Their skin's not super tough, but they are really easy to skin, which is one thing I really like about frogs. This is just the way I do it. You can do it however you want to. And personally, I'm just gonna leave the feet on because it looks cool whenever they're cooking. Just like a squirrel. Then once I get all the skin off of the legs, I'll just come in here with these pliers and just straight up snip them right there. Like I just crush it right there and then kind of just rip it off. It's a little gruesome. It could be easier, but yeah, it kind of works for me, you know? You could probably get scissors if you want to, but that requires a little bit extra work. That's your frog legs. Unfortunately, everything else on this is really not really worth eating, so you just go toss that over to your cat or your pet peacock or whatever you want to, or just over the hill, doesn't really matter. And so that right there is one of the frogs. We got 3 more to do, and besides that, after this, I will catch you guys. We need to go to the supermarket and get my ingredients. Oui. Let's roll, cowboy. Now I was going to dice up the onion, but Ethan is definitely allergic to them, so...
You said onion.
I don't know what this is.
That's a
It's
lighter.
just a red ball thing. It's like an apple. Long story short, we ain't cooking it. Or will I?
This man's trying to kill me.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'll do it separately though. And so as you guys can see, with all the stuff I have ready, I'm ready to perform my worldwide, award-winning Italian cuisine frog fajita.
Ain't that Mexican?
Not today! Okay. It is time for me to try my world-renowned Italian frog fajitas. What are your predictions? You watch me make the whole thing.
It looks great.
I need you guys to go and actually comment below. Serious, like 1 out of 10. How do you think this would taste? Also, big shout out to Blackstone because they hooked me up with that grill and y'all are about to see that a lot. So, yeah.
It looks really good.
But one thing about a fajita that's really misunderstood in the Mexican culture is how you roll the fajita for maximum tastiness. So in Italian culture, we just do that and it, yeah.
I don't see how rolling it can make it taste different.
I hate to say it, brubby. It needs tomatoes. My dudes over there, they'd die if you touched one. So as for the frog itself, I'm gonna be honest, haven't really tasted it yet. Oui. I have a confession. Okay, I'm not actually a world-renowned Italian chef. I know I got you guys, I had y'all believing it, but it's okay. I was just joking. Yeah, I'm not a chef. But on the other hand, could it win Academy Awards in Italy? No it couldn't. But it is good for Kentucky, okay? I'm pretty proud of it. Just putting that out there. I think this tastes pretty good for what it is. If you guys liked the video, click right over here to subscribe. Click right over here if you want to watch the last video I did where I only ate what I caught for 24 hours. We will catch you guys next time if you subscribe.